everyone, welcome to Vlogmas day 4. Oh my gosh, these days are just going by so quick, I can't even believe it. So today guys, I'm gonna try and be quick. I don't know how quick I'm actually going to be able to be. Basically, a quick rundown from 10 to 1 of my top 10 favourite Christmas movies that I really encourage you to watch, because they're my favourite and I don't think you'll be sorry. I don't know what my hair's doing. My hair's just like in a world of its own. So, in at number 10 is Four Christmases. Oh my gosh, this movie is so much fun. It's got Reese Witherspoon and Vince Vaughn in, and it's quite a bit of a sad story. It's a bit of a sad story really, because both families are quite like split up with divorce and different things, which means this couple have to, on Christmas Day or around the Christmas season, travel to all of their different families' homes to go and enjoy Christmas with them. And all of them want to see them, and they always try and go on holiday, and they try and lie to their families every year and like, we're on holiday, or we're stuck in, I don't know, we're stuck in the airport, there's been a whatever. And then they're on their way to go on holiday, and basically they actually do, their holiday gets cancelled, their cruise or whatever they're flying to gets cancelled because of the snow. So their families end up seeing them on the news, and they have to go and see their family. But it turns out it's so adventurous and it's really fun. It's just a really chilled, have fun watching it movie. In at number 9 is Deck the Halls, which is a really fun movie. It's got Vince Vaughn, Danny DeVito, and him and his family move into this neighbourhood, and it happens to be a neighbourhood where there's quite a big competition on Christmas lights, who has the best decorated house at Christmas, and Danny DeVito just goes over the top, and it's just funny. And I can't remember who else is in the movie, but Danny DeVito is just my favourite. I actually think Matthew Roderick, Sarah Jessica Parker's husband, I think he's in it. And it's so much fun. It's a really good movie. So that's Deck the Halls in at number 9. Number 8 is, I've got a list here. Number 8 is Christmas of the Cranks. Again, another amazing movie. I can't think of the guy that's in this. His face is in my head. He's the one who plays Santa Claus in the Santa Claus movies. I want to say Peter something, but I don't think it is. Richard. Rick. I don't know who it is. Maybe it'll come to me in a minute. But Christmas of the Cranks, it's really amazing. This family live in a neighbourhood where Christmas is a massive deal. They all decorate the houses pretty much the same every year. And this one year, their daughter decides that she is going to go travelling, and so she's going to be away for Christmas. And the parents, as you can imagine, were quite depressed about that. And so they just decide, there's no point doing Christmas. If our daughter's not here, it's not going to be the same anyway. So they basically book to go on a cruise, and they don't put any decorations up. They decide to literally cancel Christmas. They don't do Christmas cards. They don't do anything that they usually do as tradition. And until, I think it's like 2 days before Christmas, their daughter calls and they're like, surprise, we're coming home. Me and my fiance, this guy that I've met, we're coming home. And she's so excited about everything happening as she used to remember. And so it's like a mad rush for all of the neighbours that all kind of gather in and help decorate the tree, get all the food in, and it's a bit of a mad rush, but it's really fun. It's just, again, a really fun Christmassy movie that I love to watch. I watch it year round actually. I actually have already watched it probably twice this year already. Yep, I love Christmas, guys. In at number 7 then is A Christmas Carol. I love this movie. Again, it's a favourite. It's an old movie. You know, we've had so many different versions of it. I think my favourite version has to be the one which I believe is the most recent one, which is Jim Carrey, and it's just beautiful. I think all of these movies are just beautiful. I love the animation of A Christmas Carol. Jim Carrey is absolutely fantastic in it. I just think he's brilliant. And Luke and I have pretty much got a tradition of watching A Christmas Carol either on my birthday, which is the 23rd of December, or Christmas Eve, and we always tuck up and watch it, and the music's amazing, and It's a really, really stunning movie. So if you haven't watched it, definitely go and watch it. In at number 6 then is Home Alone. And I have actually stated that the Home Alone is the first movie that I really love. I do like the other ones as well, but I think the first one is kind of, you can never beat the first movie of stuff. Sorry, my arm's aching. So the first Home Alone, oh my gosh, look, I've got these little lights. You know what, guys? I was like, I can't do it here because the lighting is terrible. But actually, this is just part of Christmas, having all the fun lights here. Even though it's like going right through my eyeball at one point. Anyway, so Home Alone. I can really relate to this movie because I honestly think, not that this has ever happened, but I honestly think if I had to be a character in this movie, I would be the boy. I've actually forgotten his name. I know it's Macaulay Culkin, how do you say his name, but I can't think of his character name. Yeah, I can't remember. But it's just so much fun, and I honestly would be him. I'm the kid, or was the kid, or probably still am the kid, let's be honest, who would just wind everyone up, cause an argument, everyone would get sick of me, and if this was to happen, I'd be the one that got left at home, stuck in the attic because they forgot about me. So Home Alone, it is a must watch over Christmas. Absolutely guaranteed you must watch it. So if you haven't already, I mean, I think I'd be surprised if you haven't seen it already, but go and see it. Next one then, in at number 5, is Miracle on 34th Street. Oh gosh, this movie brings back so many memories. I've actually watched the original Miracle on 34th Street since I was really young, and it's definitely a favourite of mine. I must say, these are my 10 favourite Christmas movies, but it was almost impossible to put them into like an order of 10 being amazing but kind of not my best, and then 1 being my absolute favourite, because I think all of them are pretty much on par with one another of my favourite movies. They're just amazing. And so Miracle on 34th Street, I even more so have a soft spot for this movie now, since spending so much time in New York at Christmas time over the last few years, because it's set in New York and it's just so magical, and that little girl is just like, oh my goodness, my mind has gone so blank. I should have written these names down, but she's the little girl in the Miracle on 34th Street is the girl that plays Matilda as well. So she's just a fantastic actress. She's amazing, and oh, you just get such a sense of her little heart and excitement for Christmas and for Father Christmas, and she just believes in miracles, and it happens, and it's so lovely. I don't want to ruin all these movies for you, but this one, Miracle on 34th Street, has an amazing ending. Please just go and watch it. In at number 4 then is a must-have that had to make the list, is It's a Wonderful Life. I actually remember hearing a lot about this movie, and I was just like, when I first started watching it once, I was like, it's black and white. I love black and white movies, but for Christmas I was like, yeah. And I was like, gosh, it's quite long. But actually, it was probably the second time that I watched it, that I really fell in love with it. And the best way to enjoy It's a Wonderful Life is, this is going to sound like get drunk and watch it, but I don't mean that. But to really like snuggle down, girls, take your makeup off, put your hair in a top bun, get into some cozy pajamas, get a blanket, get a glass of red wine or whatever drink you like to drink, put candles on, put the Christmas tree lights on, and sit in front of a TV or a laptop or phone or however you watch your movies and watch it, because it is so beautiful. Oh my gosh, It's a Wonderful Life. It's so beautiful. Go and watch it. I really want to watch it now, but it's too late because I've got work tomorrow. In at number 3 then is The Holiday, with Jude Law, Cameron Diaz, Kate Winslet and Jack Black. And girls, this is a must-have movie, I guess, that we have to watch at Christmas. But it's just really fun. It's really magical, such a chick flick love movie. And do you know, I think Jude Law and Cameron Diaz are possibly my favourite couple in that movie. Actually, no. Oh no, that's difficult because I love all of them. But I just think for Cameron Diaz and Jude Law, they're in the Cotswolds in a beautiful English village, in a cottage, and everything's just so magical. And I think they have to be my favourite couple and my favourite love scenario in that movie, just because it's in a cottage at Christmas. And now we're in a cottage at Christmas and it's so exciting. So that's number 3, The Holiday. In at number 2 then is Elf. Oh my gosh, Elf. Oh, excuse me. To be honest, Elf, I actually only watched for the first time a few years ago, and I heard so much about it, but I just never watched it. I always had my real select few Christmas movies that I watched, and I actually sat down a few years ago and watched it and absolutely just cried with laughter. Will Ferrell is probably one of my favourite actors, and I've always said I want to be best friends with Will Ferrell. He reminds me a lot of me and just my ridiculousness, and I don't think I've actually ever seen Will Ferrell in a sensible movie, but Will Ferrell is just, anything that he's in, I find him amazing. I do appreciate that he could probably be irritating for some people, but oh my gosh, definitely not an Elf. It's such a wonderful Christmas movie. Again, I've seen that a couple of times already this year, so goes to show what a favourite it is. And then in at number 1 that made my top movie to watch at Christmas was The Polar Express. This movie is so beautiful. Do you know what, even talking about it makes me have a lump in my throat and emotional. I remember, it's actually a movie that's older than I thought it was. I always think it's quite a recent movie. But Luke told me a few years ago now about a tradition that him and his family had when it first came out, and they would watch, after it came out on DVD, they would watch it every Christmas Eve, and or Luke would actually watch it every Christmas Eve on his own in his room, and it's so sad that he used to do that, but it's cute. And I remember sitting watching it for the first time with him, and I think I did laugh through it because there's funny bits, but I think I probably cried for the most part through it, just because it's so magical, and it's got such a beautiful story, and the animation of it and everything was, or is, just amazing. So if you haven't seen it, I really, out of all of them, if you don't want to watch any of these movies, if you've only got time for one, or you just want to watch one Christmas movie, watch The Polar Express. I guarantee you will not be disappointed. It is honestly just the most beautiful movie ever. And there you have it, my top 10 favourite movies to watch at Christmas, and as I said, year round. If you ever need a cheering up, watch Friends box set, work your way through the Friends box set, or just watch Christmas movies. I honestly guarantee it will make you feel better. Christmas is what it's all about, not just for all the festivity stuff, but it's just such a magical time, and I'm a massive sucker for Christmas. I am. And so I really hope you enjoyed this video. I just thought it'd be really fun to do a video on my favourite Christmas movies. Give this video a big thumbs up if you did enjoy it. Leave some comments below of your favourite movies. I'd love to know what your favourite Christmas movies are, because I'm always looking to add to the list. And although I've given you a top 10, there's definitely more that didn't necessarily make my top 10, but that are amazing Christmas movies. So please comment below, and or on my Facebook or Instagram or Twitter or whatever, and let me know your favourite Christmas movies. And don't forget to hit subscribe, and also the little bell button that's at the bottom somewhere that gives you alerts on when I've uploaded a video, so you're sure to not miss out on the Vlogmas fun. And I shall look forward to seeing you tomorrow, guys, for Vlogmas Day 5. Again, I really can't believe how quickly Vlogmas is going already. We're already in Day 4. But yes, I can't wait to see you tomorrow, and go and enjoy some Christmas movies.